Alright, what is up guys? We're back. Another opening here with Edge of Eternities play boosters. Got one of the boxes. Wanted to see if maybe we can get one of those Sotheras or the Ancient Tomb. Preferably the Ancient Tomb. I know that one's worth a lot more, but also to see if we can get some pretty sweet cards, because I do want to build a deck specifically around EOE. So we're going to go ahead and crack into this box and we're going to get started. So let's see here. Oop, ripped it a little bit there. Alright, we got this little topper piece right here. Alpha Rael, and I think these are like, what is that? The species? Yeah, species. Really cool. And these are our packs, so we're gonna go ahead and start opening these up right now. Definitely an Ancient Tomb. I know Ancient Tombs are pretty nice to pull. So we got the robot token. We're just going to go ahead and set that aside. We got Shattered Wings, Nebula Dragon, Grav Kill. So I'm going to actually separate these here. So Grav Kill, Spellcraft Mechan, Focus Fire, Chrome Companion, it's the little pup. Lost in Space, and then we got Vault Guard Trooper, Kavu Soldier, Steel Swarm Operator, not a bad card for a 2, and then there's Tenuk, he's like one of the heroes or whatever. Caesarian Dirgecraft. Ooh, and then Starwinder, okay. I think I pulled like a borderless version of him. That was foil, so he's a cool card. So we'll set that aside. And then a Hollow Mechan Navigator. I'm going to set these over here on the side. We'll separate our lands and everything. I never separate anything, so I figured might as well start. I usually just take whatever looks cool and then I just like put it out there. So, alright, so we got a robot. We're gonna start it off with Ore Plate Pangolin, Peregrine Beckoner, Cryogen Relic, Squire's Lightblade, Gene Pollinator, Lost in Space, Chrome Companion again, Disculpting Blast. Oh, that's uncommon. And then Territorial Bruntar. Virulent Silencer. And a Watery Grave. Okay, those are good. It's like a shock land, right? I mean, you pay 2. So, oh, cool. And we got another one. We got Rust Harvester. 1 for 1/1. Menace. Exile artifact card from your graveyard. Ooh, yo, that's a really good card. Seems like a pretty good value. Play-wise, probably not money-wise, but alright, Galactic Warfare, and then a really cool Mountain. Non-foil, of course. So the Galaxy foils are only in the collector packs, I believe. So we're probably not going to see any of those. Also, I think those Stellar Sights cards, the lands, those are also only in collector packs. So no super special stuff there. Alright, Embrace Oblivion, Cloud Sculpt Technician, Bright Spirit Zealot, Sky Stinger. Interesting. Cavron Turbo Drone. Zookeeper Mechan. Hemosymbic Mite. That's a mite, okay. Cool. We got Rayblade Trooper. Cavron Harrier. Mouth of the Storm. And a Stelly Reclaimer. So it's an Angel Warrior, 5/4 flying. When it enters, return target non-creature, non-land permanent with mana value X or less from your graveyard to the battlefield, where X is the amount of mana. Ooh, nice. Those are always cool. Reminds me of the good old days whenever Sarah Angel was like one of the best cards in the game. Of course, she had, you know, vigilance or whatever. Back then they didn't call it vigilance, they just said this creature doesn't attack when attacking. Alright, a lander token. And we got Drix, Fate Maker. Rig for War. There's a little, that looks like there might be one of those cool lands in there. Virus Beetle. Mechan Shieldmate. Flight Deck Commander again. Intrepid Tenderfoot. Zookeeper Mechan. And then Unravel. It's a counterspell. Oh, that's cool. That's that long neck dude. Honored Knight Captain. We got Remnant Elemental with Reach. Nice. Ooh. Alright, okay, and I feel like I've seen this somewhere. Othros Titanic God Core. Enters tapped, add blue. And when it's stationed up to 12, you can add blue for each artifact you control. That's a pretty nice card. Yeah, and it's a mythic. So that's good. Alright, and we got Eumidian Terra Botanist. Nice, and then a mountain. Alright. Excuse me. So I think that land, that Uthros land, is a pretty good card. I try to look up cards that people are trying to get just to see, and that I think that was one of them. So I know the Tezzeret guy on the box, that Planeswalker, I know he's like a really good one to get too, so be really nice if we pulled that dude. And I'm sorry, my nose is a little stuffy, so. Siege Ship Impact. Destroy target artifact or enchantment. If its mana value is 2 or less, create a lander token. Nice. Othros Scan Ship. Tragic Trajectory. Ooh. West Stalker Ardent. And then we got Genomorph Imago, which it's a 2-drop, flying. Whenever a land you control enters, target creature has base power and toughness 3/3 until end of turn. If you control 6 more lands, a creature. Ooh, okay. Nice. Oh, and then we got a foil, Hard Light Containment, so nice. And, ooh, a foil mountain. Trying to separate this stuff here. Alright, lander token. And don't see anything special. I'll probably go through some of these pretty quick. So, since there's 30 packs. Alright, Fell Grav Ship. All Fate Stalker. Galvanizing Saw Ship. Othros Psionicist. Oh, that's nice. And, okay, I've seen this person before. Zoophyte Osteoharmonist. Return target creature card from your graveyard to the battlefield. It's a skeleton in addition to its other types and has no abilities. Activate only as a sorcery. Nice. Okay. Take that. And then we got this guy and a cool swamp. Well, so far we got some pretty nice cards, I'd say. Lander. And nothing crazy. Plasma Bolt. Oh yeah, I was gonna go through these kind of quick. So Mental Modulation, Flux Knight, Burst, Mechanozoa. What is that? Torpedo. Okay. We got Servandum, the Lucent, Code Cracker Hound. That's cool. Edge Rover. Wow, that's pretty cool. Flash, okay. And then Sunstar Chaplain. Don't know if I pulled him yet, but 2 at the beginning of your end, control 2 more type creature plus. Ooh, okay. Nice. Another good card. And that and a land. So I've been thinking about doing another Lord of the Rings box opening because I got some pretty good feedback on those. A lot of people like Lord of the Rings. I personally really like Lord of the Rings, and it was really fun opening that box last time. So I think I might grab another one of those and open it up and show you guys if we get anything really good, like, you know, the One Ring or something like that. Another Sauron. Okay. Whoops. Alright, Honor. Ooh. Yo, that's a solid card right there. Just for 1 mana. Aaliyah, Ascendant, Cadet. And we got Scour for Scrap. And Pain for All. Another pretty good card that I've seen in this set, so. We got Starfighter Pilot with a Forest. I also ordered Tarkir Dragonstorm, like a little bundle offline that some dude was selling, and I wanted to open that up too, just to see what kind of value we get out of it. And if there's another like really popular set that you guys want to see, let me know and I'll grab it. I'm not going to be grabbing no like Lord of the Rings collector boxes or anything because I'm not rich, but or Final Fantasy for that matter. Those things are $1,200 still. Outrageous. Alright, we got Servandum with a really cool art. And Dual Sun Adepts with a Forest. Lander token, and this is, we just did the third little slot here, and we got 2 more left, so we got about 20 packs. All right. Oh yeah, I didn't do the. Okay, nothing cool. Bygone Colossus. 9 for a 9/9 warp 3. Ooh, what? That's pretty dope. I feel like there's some nice combos you could do with that for a 3 warp 9/9. Maybe that station mechanic, right? Am I thinking about that correctly? Dude, that's pretty good. Look at that. There's a little combo right there. Warp for 3, pay 1 red mana, give it another 3/2 because it was cast for its warp cost. It also gets trample and haste. So look at that. Turn 4, you're putting out a 12/11 with trample and haste. It's literally attacking that turn and going to your graveyard. But that, dude, that's a cool little combo right there. And then, you know, you can use something to bring him back, like whatever that little zombie guy was. Mechan Navigator, okay. And then we got Raging Ravine, which is insane looking. That looks awesome. Tell him to turn this land becomes... Dang, okay. That's kind of sick. Oh, and then an Emissary Escort. Okay, cool. I like it whenever we get, like, double rares. That's always fun. And then Thawbringer. Sorry if I got excited about that, like, weird little combo that I just saw right there. It was in my mind. It just went crazy. I was like, whoa, that sounds awesome. All right, starting on the second row. All right, lander token. We're about 100 of those lander tokens at this point. Okay. Pinnacle Kill Ship, okay. We got Sunstar Expansionist. Vampire, seen him. Might add him to a deck. And Lightstall Inquisitor. So rare, Vigilance, 2/1. Okay, yeah, I've seen that card, that's pretty nice. We got that and an island. I'm a little bummed out. We only got 1 mythic so far, and we are approaching halfway through the deck. Where did I put that? Oh, okay, never mind. I got confused for a second. Okay. Don't know why I was just holding that card right there, but... A whale. Uniform Sentinel, Depressurize. Mechan Navigator. Outstrides Resolve. Fallers. Faithful. Wow. Kind of good. Station Monitor. 0 Point Ballad. I feel like I've seen that. I think I pulled that card. Nice. And then we got Beam Saw and land, little plains. All right. Really nothing too crazy in a lot of these packs. I feel like I got a lot of really good ones in that bundle that I opened the other day. Vote Out. And a biotech specialist. Yeah, I've seen him before. Oh, okay, that's a good one. A foil breeding pool. I mean, I know that's not super expensive, but I know breeding pool's a good card. Just for the heck of it, we'll sleeve it up. There we go. Hymn of the Faller, Survey Mechan, Specimen Fighter, Sacred Foundry, it's another one of those cool lands, Pinnacle Starcage, I feel like I've seen that one before. Nice. And then, yeah, we got a foil vote out and then a mountain. All right. Starport Security. Ooh, a worm. Germinating worm. Nice. Remote systems. Reroute systems. I said remote systems. Okay, I've seen him. He's part of a combo that I've seen, I believe. Like one of those infinite combos that's really broken. And boom, there's another mythic right there. We got Cosmo Grand Zenith. Whenever you cast your second spell each turn, create 2/1/1 white hero tokens or put a +1/+1 counter on each country. Okay, see? Nice. That's awesome. Drix Fate Maker and Forest. Robot. Use social engineering. Wedgelight Rammer. Nice. Mechan Assembler. Invasive Maneuvers. And Terra Symbiosis. Whenever you put one or more 1/1 counters on a creature you control, you may draw that many cards. Do this only once each turn. Dang, that's kind of cool. And we got Lost in Space and an Island. Lander. Alright, I always do that just to see, but I don't know that this has a lot of those like really special looking. I guess they might have borderless or extended art, right? So Melt, Strider, Eulogist. Nice. Scout for Survivors. Alphareal, the non-rare version, but that's still pretty cool. High Market. So it's a rare land. Sacrifice a creature, you gain a life. Nice. Not bad. And then we got a Hellkite, which I did pull a foil version of him. He's pretty badass. And a seed ship, our agrarian, and a swamp. Larval, Scoutlander, Emergency Eject, Monoist Sentry, whoops, Ice Till Explorer, that's a pretty decent card there, and Sunstar Expansionist. Another foil land. We're almost done with the second stack. Alright. Fungal Coliseum, Command Bridge. And then Ilvoy Infiltrator. Nice. Rescue Skiff. Close Counter. Siege Ship, Blood Tender. Ooh, nice. And then Infinite Guideline Station. I think I've seen that one before. And then Dark Endurance Foil. Nice. Lander token. Alright, Frontline War Rager. Sageable Skittermoss, Starbeach Whale, Stars Security, another worm. A Null. Little bounce card. Or is that counter? Yeah, it's counter. Okay. Intimidator, Pulsar, Squadron Ace, Umbral Caller, Zealot. He's part of that infinite combo too. That lets you sacrifice it. And, oh, another Nova Hellkite. We just got the regular version this time. We'll put that right on top of the other one. And Peregrine Becca. Oh, you know what's funny? There it is. Yeah. So, with this card, and the other one that allows you to sacrifice cards, and then that vampire that says when a creature dies, opponent loses a life and you gain a life, you just put two of these bad boys up and just target each other, and they keep, basically you just keep sacrificing and bringing them both back. It's kind of nutty. All right, we started on the third and last little stack. Lander. Alright, we got another whale, another worm. We're going to start seeing a lot of the same cards now, so. Alright, Fell Grab Ship, Honor, yeah. Galvanizing Saw Ship, and then we got Coral of the Void. Enchant creature. Whenever it attacks, put target creature card from defending player's graveyard into the battlefield under your control, tapped and attacking. Oh shit. At the beginning of your end step, sacrifice this aura unless a non-land permanent left the battle this turn. Oh, that's still really cool. Alright. And a foil island. Alright, there's that card again. Unravel. We got Weft Walking. Okay, that's a mythic. When this enchantment enters, if you cast it, shuffle your hand and graveyard into your library, then draw 7 cards. The first spell each player casts during each of their turns may be cast without paying. Oh, shoot. That's a pretty insane card. And then Alpha Rail again in Plains. Robot. We got Memorial Vault. And that molecular modifier with a mountain. Alright, lander token. Ooh, Lava Claw Reaches. I feel like I've seen that before. Maybe not this art, but I've seen that land before. Ooh, nice. And another Frenzied Bailout. So I've pulled 2 of him and a borderless, or not borderless, an extended art. So I like this card a lot. Alright, lander token. Dubious Delicacy. Servandum. Code Cracker. Ooh, another breeding pool. Non-foil, but we'll just set that there. Yes! Okay, and we got the Thrumming Hive pool. Nice. I was wondering if I'd be able to get one of these. I know that's a really good card, especially if you're running a sliver deck, obviously, so that's awesome. And a Biosynth Burst and a Mountain. Maybe the last half of this stack will give us some really good stuff. Alright, Dauntless Scrapbot. Blade of the Swarm. Pull to the left. Sammy. We got Diadrine Synthesis Amalgam. Seen him before. Ooh, and then we got a foil Scavenger Grounds. I don't know if that's worth anything, but you know what? You guys tell me. And an island, so boom. Alright, lander. And we'll just run through this one. We only got like 3 packs left, so. Alright. Seam Rip. And then we got the Dominating Bracelet, which that's a mythic. Quick creature gets +1/+1 as exile that you control target opponent during. Wait, you control target opponent during the next turn? Holy crap. Nice. Very nice. Human Bard. It's a Starfield Vocalist. Alright, 2 packs left. We're really going now here, so. Alright, Edge Rover. We got another cool land, Endless Sands, and another one of those. Oh, this is the last pack. This is the last pack, dude. Alright, with a lander and ooh, Requiem Monolith. And Extinguisher Battleship. Okay. 2 more rares, and that's it. Well, we got some pretty good cards, I think. Again, I don't know anything of value on most of these. The only one I knew of was the Ancient Tomb, and we did not get it, so we'll try again next time. But yeah, if you guys liked the video, leave a like. I'll see you guys on the next pack opening, which will probably be later this week. And until next time, you guys have a good one, and peace.